Hi friends! Hello, hello! Welcome back to another stream. It's great to see you all here. Happy Saturday, everyone! I hope your day is going good and I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back, friends! Hi, Panda! Hi, Bubby! Hope y'all are having an amazing weekend, amazing day so far. Hope y'all have been enjoying the 3.2 update and the story and things like that. I know some of y'all were already starting to do it, so I'm super excited to start it today. Hi Sin, welcome back. How are you doing? But yeah, so we're gonna do you know, a good amount of farming or whatever optimization for my casters team before we start doing anything, and then we'll do, oh yeah, the new Awoo is out. No, I should probably do the story first. Doing alright, how about you? I'm doing alright too. Just happy to be back streaming. This week has been crazy, and it's gonna just continue being crazy until tomorrow before I go to bed. So, I am prepared. Not really, but I am telling myself that I'm prepared for shit to hit the fan. But it's okay, you know. Hopefully next week will be better. Anyways, yeah, so that's the plan for today's stream. Just housekeeping and starting a story. Because it's long, and I know it's gonna take me a few streams, and I want to make sure that I get it started. So that it won't take forever to do. And so, yeah. It's all good, all good. Let's get started with our Star Rail Shindle. Gaslight yourself, yes, yes. If you can't gaslight yourself, what else can you do? This is Locho. Yesterday's. How about let's go run May then? But ooh, before 1 May. Jinglu. Oh, why didn't I don't know why I chose Jinglu. Okay, before Jinglu. Not ice. Not a nice character. Luca? Koluka. Bellabog. 1.1 or 1.0 character. Shampoo? It's not gonna be shampoo. We could go... Not Clara. Not Jeppy. Not Hook. Not Lynx. Not Natasha. Not Piola. Not Shampoo. Okay, so from all of that, we don't have that many to pick from. So let's go Bron. Alright, not Bron, so now I'm thinking Sela. Wherever the hell she is. Why do I always get Serval wrong? Whatever. At least that I'm good at creating fear, even though I don't know what that is. Firefly. Okay. Who doesn't know fear? Blaine? Kafka. Okay. Like, I know which one he is. I know which fucking one he is. Okay. Watch. No mish. Yes, Panda, we know that you fear women. Why do I feel like I remember who this is? Like, I remember doing it, but I don't remember who it is. It's like a little thingy-mabob. Phil? No, I don't think it's Phil. Sushang. It's like a medal. A medal? A buckle? No, I don't think it's adventuring. Beauty Hill. No. Treasure of the Architects. Yeah. But... Sugar, it's Jeppy. No, it's not. Oh, it's... Dude, I remember now. It's Dude. I remember doing that one before, and I'm like, what in the world? And I couldn't get it until like the final thing. You don't know your Kyo? I haven't used Preservation Trailblazer for like 2 years. Not even, just like a year. Truly ones always get me. I know, it's because like I just don't see them. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I can really use that wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Lightning. Akiran. What? I'm sorry, but Akiran loves ass? Like, I'm confused. She canonically likes peaches? Okay, I didn't know that. And when I didn't know that, I thought she was like into ass or something. They need to put something else there. That is too funny. Her idol is eating a peach? Since when? I can't see it here, but... Dang, I got 3 more hours left. Thank you so much for the stuff, Brad. Hope you're doing well. Now you got a cute little bear next to your name. How are you doing today? My day's going fine. I'm a little tired today. And for some reason my throat is starting to hurt, which is not a good sign. Okay, so I'm targeting Ranmei, but I need to still get like all of these and a better orb. Hope you're not getting sick. I haven't been sick in like 3 years, which is crazy. Stabbies. Yeah, no, my immune system go Bert. But yeah, Cass got a little bit of an upgrade for Traces. Because Panda so graciously helped me out with farming. So, we're a little bit closer to, our Cass Traces being leveled. But I still need these things. Which are super annoying to farm for. I did that and training shit for Jade, you're welcome. You did my training shit? Wow, how nice of you. He's so well trained. Huh, I gotta look at this, because I know I didn't finish it. Wow. Look like someone's gonna get a cookie. Maybe I should just like waste all of my Trolleys power that I have right now on this. But also I want to upgrade my Rame. Finally food? Yeah, I don't feed Panda unless he's good. But how's your cast going, Mira? Sorry, I'd be sipping. How is everyone's cast going, for that matter? Because I heard that you pulled a double. Congrats. Time to do 3 equilibriums in one day. So she going. I feel that. I feel that because my cast is not. If we have taken anything from me doing MOC 12 is that she's not going just yet.
It's you again.
She's not even going.
As always, there's a reward.
You know,
for
work on
good
traces
behavior.
and maybe some better relics, but she exists. I know, right? She just existing. No, I'm not getting her light cone. Hit 1.3 mil now. Damn. Nice. The only things like I'm not positive about on this team is Gallagher. And I love Gallagher. I love me a Gallagher, but I feel like my Gallagher doesn't heal as much as he should.
Here.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Embrace a new life. May death protect
Gallagher
us.
is the glue on the team. You think? I feel like he doesn't do shit.
How's this taste?
As you wish.
Those are him or non-break focus sets when you're building for Cass, right? So I feel like it's hard to reach his break points.
Here.
And like, for him to really do anything, you need to have someone with a fire weakness, and fire and quantum aren't really shown together, I feel, in a lot of lineups, enemy lineups.
Time to mix things up.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away.
But I got Ranmei built enough at least to be in a team.
Embrace a new life.
You can get Cass 100% uptime on ult. Yeah, mine's lacking too. but we're trying our hardest. I was unprepared, to say the least. Let's see. Use Omni Synthesizer. Say less. Let's do... all of those. Definitely still don't have enough, but it's okay because we're getting there. So I want to get these fully leveled before I go on to everything else. So I got this to 8, which I think I'm going to keep it there for now. And then I'll get these 2. And then I'll get like the skill, and then I'll go up here and then finish with the ult and things like that. Providing you get the trace on cast that also gets charged from dealing damage, I'm tempting to get E1 Rame. Oh yeah, because you didn't use your thingy thing yet. Ooh. Yeah, let's just go all the way. What? Most bright skill. Most right talent. Okay, that's 6. That is 6. Oh, and we can do more leveling. Should I bring that to 8? Where's old? It's all the way down there though. I'll go skull. Cool. So, Nightwing, or Netherwing, not Nightwing. Nightwing is a pal from Pal World. I got Loach at home, aka Galligator. For reals. Yeah, Banna, what team are you using cast on? Alright. She should be a little bit better now. Yep. Cool. She still needs speed boots, which she don't got. She got her speed boot too big for she got damn feet. Ooh, I should probably unlock that too.
Every breath one takes is a perception of the self.
Every step you take, me. Meow 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 meow. Seal slammers. Who up slamming they seals? Ma'am, Gallagher, and May. Alright. Oh, I feel like my cast is still shit. Maybe she's just built shit. Maybe it's her light cone. I mean, like, I can get, like, more copies of these, but I'm gonna have to wait until I hit level 30 on the battle pass. Like, does she not have enough HP? Is her HP low? My cast isn't bad when I feel like she's not hitting. Still need a better orb. Friendle, Mara, did you friend me? Ah, yay! It's plenty HP. Then why is she shit? Straight up losing it. Okay, what if I... is this even worth? Yeah, it is. I'm probably gonna hate myself in the future for that, but it's fine. You know. Good things come to those who wait, but I don't wait. So nothing good ain't coming to me. Okay, break, whatever. Just rolling the crit damage. Just rolling the crit damage, please. Okay, here we go. One more. One more. Oh. Damn it. At least she gonna be tanky as hell. Alright, that brings her up. And then we got a tiny amount of break effect for our Ranmei to carry us on. Alright, should I try her out again in MOC? I feel like I'm just gonna hate myself for doing that. No, I don't think Ranmei can survive MOC actually. I think Ranmei is not built enough. So that's gonna have to wait. However's, let's see. We can do... Ooh, oh wait, that's not. That's not it. What about you? Not really. Feel like I shouldn't be wasting. Does none of these guys have a single quantum weakness? Okay, here we go. But I don't need this. Here we go. We can do this. It might be a little too squishy to get like a full rotation, I don't know.
Time to mix things up. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Wilt here. Embrace a new life.
Go, Dwago! See, Dwago ain't doing shit. Oh well. It's just not meant to be. My cancerous is not meant to be good. It's okay. I'm not butthurt. You didn't have buffs. What buff is he supposed to have? Ouch, my foot. When you do buffs before he comes out, he no get them. Oh. Well, that's not my fault. That was auto battle. I'm blaming auto battle on that one. Oh yeah, I'm switching my Rame to a 4-piece watchmaker. You guys ready for my new and improved Kafka break team?
Eternal.
Get them!
Relax.
Ill tidings manifest.
Time to say bye. Boom.
He missed the party. Oh no.
Get them!
Stand still.
Ill fate descends.
Relax.
I can't wait for that one girlie to come out to buff my dot team.
Mind your manners. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Fiends or
No,
devils.
not Cypher, Hyceline. Or however the hell you say her name. The magical girl. No, not Hyacinth, not Barbara. Hello, welcome back, Inu. I'm doing alright. How are you? No, not the healer. That's Hyacinth. Or Hyacine. Hycelens. Hycelen. I don't know. She's a different girly.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Pink Barbara.
Get them!
Pink Bunny
Stand
Club.
still.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Or comfy. If I could be napping right now, I would.
Relax. Time to say bye.
I don't want anything to do. Like, I don't want anything to do on Saturday.
Ill fate descends.
But usually I'm just always doing something anyway.
Stand still.
Ooh, hopefully maybe I could get a break roll on that. Also, I need to start farming for Cypher, and I don't really know what to farm for her. Whether or not if she should be on this set, Pioneer, or if she would be better on the new Quantum set. Cause like I'll just stay here in this domain if she needs the Pioneer set, but
Get them!
Relax.
Ill tidings
I don't know.
manifest.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Cause she's like a crit debuff
Beneath the
DPS, so like
waters lies an
my
endless
first
abyss.
thought was Pioneer,
Stand still.
but then it also depends what team she's going to be
Ill
on.
fate descends.
And so if she's going to be on a team that's not full of other Nihility characters.
All will be
Like if
swept
she's not
away
being
by the
paired with
wind.
Acheron or something like that,
Time to say
then she would
goodbye.
probably be better on the new Quantum set.
Get them.
I don't know. Maybe I should ask Kiwi. What is this time traveling team? I'm back in 2.0? Don't you dare say that about my new and improved Kafka Break team.
Stand still.
Ill tidings
Also,
manifest.
welcome back, Noodles. You've been noodling it up today.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Get them.
Relax.
Ill fate descends.
And you know what? This team does well with this
Time to say bye.
with this enemy lineup. Okay.
Boom. Stand still.
Get them.
Ill tidings manifest.
Making and slurping noodles. Period. Ooh, that's a really good piece. I can't do one more. Sad. Let me roll out one piece and hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it won't break. Because my girl is still lacking on break. Cashew! Welcome! How are you? Give me break. Close enough. But not good enough. No, no. Well, I guess this doesn't have break on her either. But this does complete the set. So it's still better. Where'd it go? Here? I mean, you can just roll on to effect res and I'll be fine. No, I don't want your army of these old clothes. Nasty. They were crawling around in trash cans with that. Probably smell. Alright. You know, my Ronmei might be a little slow. And she might not have a lot of break. But damn it, does she look pretty on the team. It's got history and personality. No, my Kyo already smells. Kyo smells like shit. She's the personality higher. Aww. Maybe if I get one more of these, she'll be fine. But she now has at least 135 speed, so she'll have 2 turns. Okay, I can... I can do a Sunday. A Sunday battle. I think Swan would be fine here. We'll do Swan, put a Venturine here.
Any justification here for you to unsheath your blade?
Hello,
Animator.
Frosty. How are you? Yeah, no, Acheron's gonna slay. Now that I can have Acheron with just like Swan or something, my Acheron does so much more damage.
Stars
Got Caster's light cone slay. Good job.
I weep for the departed.
An X of pre-farming already. I'm still working on Cassie. It's just the Sunday boss materials that I have left to farm for him. So might as well get it all out of the way so then I can just strictly focus on Cassie and Ranmei.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Because everything else for an X is already pre-farmed. And I got his relics all done. And everything like that. So might as well just keep going. Till it's all done.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Sing, Robin, sing!
I swear on truth. I swear on the calendar.
Doing single pulls to the light cone.
I swear.
I need 200 more jades and my phone was on 90%. Got him. When my phone was at 14%, did the 10 pull right then and got it. Nice.
I swear on rules.
See, I feel like time pressures
I swear on meaning.
are helpful, you know?
I swear on
That's why I always wait last minute to do all of my schoolwork. The forbidden fingy. Holy shit.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Oh my god, no one die, please. How did that wipe out almost all of their HP?
Resonate all together. Stars echo.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take
Going
it
for
up.
Akron? Nice. Do you already have a copy of her? Like, are you going for Eidolons, or are you
Tidings manifest.
getting her for the first time?
I swear on truth.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ooh, first time Acheron. Okay. Nice. I love that for you. I finally got her E2, so I don't think I have to pull for her anymore. Hopefully. Have you done the MSQ yet? What? The MSQ? Oh, main story quest. I was like, what in the world? No, I am doing it today though. Waiting for Firefly rerun. Wanna get an E for her on every rerun she has. Oh, that's kind of fun. No, I'll be doing that here soon. I just wanna... make sure all of my loose ends are tied up here. Make sure everything's running smoothly. In my little capitalistic circle. Someone has sent me... Wow! I didn't know you could do that. Well, how do I send those? Send fragments. Does this mean that they haven't done any of them, or that's how much they have left? Um. What? Okay. Oh, wait. So if okay, so Sharpie doesn't have any of these. Did I do it? I don't know. I don't know what I did, but I did something. I don't know how to send stuff, says I don't have anything to send. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. So alright, let me do polls and then I'll move on. Oh my god, Sayu! Oh wait, I want to see where I am on the ranking list now. I feel like I probably am just still going down on the list. Let's see. Nope, I'm still at 10. Cherry! I'm gonna get you, Cherry. It is my goal in life to be higher than Cherry on the leaderboard. I already finished as much as I could of this event and 100% of the other event that came out yesterday. I have nothing better to do with my- You already did it? Did you get your little pet? Oh dang, I can't get any more J's from this. If I can get that. Yeah, I should probably do the main story quest before I do that. Let me see. I mean, I had nothing better to do yesterday at 2 a.m. You know what? Fair enough. Got the purple chimera in my room. I wanted the pink one. Is that the thing that you buy from the horse? Because I still don't have enough to buy one. It was purple with red horns. No. I want a pink or purple one. It costs like 15 shards and I only have like 8 or 9 or whatever. Oh yeah, this is the story recap. Y'all, spoilers if you haven't done the 3.1 story or any of them for yes. I shall be doing the story now. So, if you're sticking around, no problem. I'll see y'all next time. Or if you don't care, if you do the story vicariously through me, you're welcome to stay. Okay, I have to read this. Usually don't they have an animation? Okay, fine. While everyone is waiting, the demigod of strife to emerge from the trial, something unexpected happens. The Trailway Squad immediately follows Mighty into the trial and rescues Phylon, who is trapped inside. Just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief, a new problem arises. Pola is the story. I am the story. Oh my god, for what, Noodles? This man should have died. I'm still waiting the day of his death. Mighty had to shoulder the burden of strife, but the Kremnoans would never willingly give up the core flame to their old foe Akuma. In an attempt to gain better understanding, he decides to first seek advice from his teacher Craterus, a veteran of Kremnus. The two-part on bad terms. God, I can't read. Meanwhile, Trian and Castus are dispatched to the Grove of Epiphany as diplomatic envoys of Akuma. When they arrive, they discover, to their surprise, that the Black Tide has struck, and they fight a mysterious sword master. In the end, they manage to rescue Anaxa and the core flame that he carries. Guys, I might actually figure out what happened at the end of the last part of the story. While everyone is on their way back within the city of Akuma, Kratos is arrested for abducting Trinan and trespassing on forbidden grounds. Under Mighty's mediation, Tribby and her sisters agree to reveal their memories in order to facilitate reconciliation between Kremnoans and Akumans. Unexpectedly, just as Tribby and her sisters are about to meet the Time Titan of Ornyx and repair their memories, they encounter the mysterious Swordmaster yet again. Trian sacrifices herself and falls with the Titan to protect her companions. In order to take back the core flame, everyone set up a plan to seal the Swordmaster. The plan suffers multiple setbacks, but Mighty returns as the demigod of strife and helps everyone reclaim the core flame. Not long after, he successfully persuades his people to let go of their prejudices against Akuma. He says goodbye to everyone and returns home to join the front line against the Black Tide. Gasp. No. Trian did what? On the other side, everyone holds a simple funeral for Trian, who exhausted her divine powers and turned into a doll. Having accepted Trian's last wish, the group continues on the path of the flame chase journey. Guys, I can't read. Okay, so I don't know what happened. Awesome. I still don't know what happened at the end of the last part. I guess we'll figure it out.
Memories. Every touch.
No, see ya. Thanks for Trailblazing Gamers. Hope y'all enjoyed the story. What team should I have for this? I kind of want to... No, you know, I won't keep the Acheron team out. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. I think it's Phylon. At first, I thought it was gonna be Tribby, but then, like, now I realize it's probably Phylon. Some time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is. I thought you'd be too preoccupied.
Yeah, Girly is reading poems in this time of agony.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly. Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace? On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
Not Cassie, because she is down. No, I don't feel like Cassie would be there. Or she, like, goes away to, like, not. see and feel all this pain? Or maybe? I mean, like, it is kind of like a foreshadow that she is like untouchable and things like that, but I still feel like technically it could be fine on to witness the miracle, and Cass just has to deal with all of the aftermath. I don't know. It's fun to think about.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Phainon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
I like my men unreasonable.
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their
A lot of things
fear.
gotta explain this patch. Bad news, it's hours
Now that
long.
I
I
think
know.
about
I
it,
can't wait to like learn more about
students would
Castorus and
often
where her
rush to the
role is and
podium
everything.
during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas.
And Cypher.
May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith.
I
and
feel like
questions the very justification
Aglaya
of the
and
Flame Chase
Anaxa are
journey.
like sworn,
Our positions
like
have been
scorned
destined
lovers at
to
one
be at
point.
odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world.
Oh
And
yeah,
that
they were
requires
totally lovers at
considerable
one
resolve.
point.
Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
She was
The
like,
gods
I can
have
fix
chosen
him. No, she
He
can't.
was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his
Seems like she
assistance
pairs
in
well
the
with
battle
Akron, but
against
I'm
the Flame
abandoning my
Reaver,
Akron for Cassie.
I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to
Imagine.
remove the core flame.
Their Titans were also lovers?
However,
Really?
if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme
What a coinky dink.
measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here.
Hello, it's a me, Kyo.
Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
We are ready. Actually.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
I evolved from a little dog into a
Surrendering the
sacred
core flame
beast.
is a Chrysos heir's
Is that why
duty.
I'm terrified of you,
Your
ma'am?
selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. you will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Is there a plan B? Perhaps?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Alright, that's it. I'ma head out. If I do not descend into hell, who will? Wow, Kyo.
Mem worry. Memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy,
Mem,
mem,
I'm
mem,
worried
mem.
too. About your power.
Mem, memmy, mem. Mem, memmy, mem, mem, mem. Hero. Mem,
Can't wait
mem,
to
mem,
tell
mem.
Himiko that we were
Mem,
now
mem, mem,
a
mem,
god.
mem.
She will be so proud.
Mem, 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 mem.
I think she'd be
Mem, mem,
pissed for some reason.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
I wonder if we'll get an
Memories that
update on
exist
March
outside of your own experiences.
this quest. Because we didn't
I
get one
can't
last
explain
one.
why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
I trust you all to make the right call.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles,
I was
I
getting
hope that we'll have the
honeydew.
chance to have
Guys,
a long
honeydew is
chat
so good.
regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Don Hung is just on vacation at this point. I mean, bro deserves a break.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem.
You would need Aglaya for something too?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard once their owner has passed on. Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Ha, nerd. Is this book very special?
No, it's just an ordinary book. It's definitely not some kind of unique copy. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the Black Tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city.
Cass, I think you're...
As a result,
I think this is like a
Styxia met its
autobiography.
demise.
What a dark story.
Mem, memmy, mem, 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 memmy, mem.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems,
Can we get a bard in
dictionaries,
Star Rail?
and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
Cause I would really like a bard, you know. It's like Shikona. Is that her name? Shikona and Bua. She is a huge sleigh. I want another huge sleigh in Star Rail.
That's right. Writing
No,
and
Robert,
drawing
but
and
she's
taking
not a
photographs.
bard.
It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial
Not the
Maiden.
Rosy Celestial Maiden again.
Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity... forget it.
Don't
Let's
worry,
talk about
Cassie,
this in
I'll
the
take you to
future.
the stars.
For now, I only
Once I
hope that
know how
we'll
to
be
get
able
out of this
complete the
place.
trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Like, is Himiko not freaking the fuck out? Like, that we still haven't been in contact with her? She has to be. Read the bard in the situation. Oh my god, can the Trailblazer please be a bard? I think that would just be like the cherry on top. I'd be so happy, you wouldn't even understand my happiness.
What are you folks going to do next?
What is the timeline anyway? Like, is this happening in the same week? I don't know. It feels like we've been here for years, honestly.
Have you heard? Seems like all the... I'd love to go in and take a look.
Bye, Nan. Hey, sweetie.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time.
Hey,
This is
partner.
something that the both of you should probably know.
Some good news?
Good
Please?
news? I wouldn't call it that.
Then why the fuck are you here? The Council of Elders made their move. And once I make my move, then you're free to
Some
check the
background
king.
information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
Oh no.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaya should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
I feel like there's been a lot of discussion about this.
That is correct. However,
Look at losing all of her
problem lies in
children.
the fact that
No,
there are ill-intentioned
sounds so
extremists
sad.
in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past, 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaya that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day.
It's Batman.
The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. But this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Do you mean me? The Council of Elders has another target in mind?
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Don't they dare put their
Aglaya will
paws on
surely
my
take
man.
back Cersei's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him.
She probably thinks we're
He's
dead.
always
I don't
been
think
someone
she
that is
thinks
only
we're
concerned about his
dead.
own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread.
I
and
mean,
protect
she must have
himself.
faith in us.
If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this
I
time,
think she's more worried about March. Maybe she forgot about us.
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a
I
betrayal.
think maybe Pom Pom is freaking the fuck out
However,
instead.
He has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another. As I believe in his
Nice,
character,
Diva.
I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy
She's
more
making
time for him.
everything all about herself.
Then,
Distracting
the greatest way
Himiko
in
from
which you
finding
can
us.
help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
I just want to go bed.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Oryx will show more
Oh
benevolence
my
and
god,
be more
it's not your
accommodating.
fault.
I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens'
Was a
Assembly.
big stunt the first time she couldn't come with. They sound dramatic. It's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. I already read for you guys in the beginning.
Nervous.
I wish they did side stories. I want to see what the Stellaron Hunters are doing in Acheron. Oh, that would be fun. I feel like a shitting duck. I mean, maybe if it was like one page, maybe I could have convinced myself to read it, but after I scrolled, it was way too much. Yeah, so it's like, is it like not night ever here? Perhaps a new phase of our trailblazing expedition in Forius is about to begin. No way! How did you know? He broke the fourth wall.
Esteemed one, Oryx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please, step forward.
I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready. Promotion.
Little Gray and Mem,
Did she just call me
thank
little?
you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May carefully light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer. The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
So I become a demigod and then what? I feel like the Eons would laugh at me. Like, what if I just like went around like Penacony and just like bragged to everyone that I was a demigod? They're gonna be like, yeah, right, loser. And I'm Madonna. Like, I don't know.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous.
That is
and a
right, I do
sacred
walk on 2
beast
feet.
that invokes miracles. Who? Mem. Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we
Ma'am, you're
wither
making this
in
very
your
unserious.
service of prophecy.
But what happened if we use that thing we got from the Wafu to call the army? Would they attack this place?
These are just words meant to make the
I
prayer
don't
seem
think
more
they would.
solemn.
Show me a trick,
Focus.
demigod. I feel like I get bullied by the Houndmaster.
And
Or not the
surrender
Houndmaster,
to core
the
flame.
Hound Gang, whoever the fuck they are. The Bloodhounds? Yeah.
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
I am time. I shall be time. I will stop time.
The last time I heard this,
And
things
time
didn't
will be
turn out
time.
that well.
Don't worry, Aglaya. He's tougher than I am, right?
I got the power of time and anime on my side.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysosairs. He will definitely succeed.
Hey, don't call out my inappropriately timed jokes.
While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Talking shit?
Speak. I'm listening.
He's talking shit.
Slap, slap.
Slam, slam.
Up. How is it? How do you feel?
Why are you speaking to me?
Right? I think that it's amazing too.
No, I don't think it's amazing.
1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations.
You are definitely
Also, listen.
beyond my
The
expectations
words of
right
the
now.
Titan are becoming clearer.
Himiko. Himiko.
Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Oryx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black
Wait, didn't
cloak robbed them
didn't
of their
Ornix
core
say that
flame,
I was their mother?
they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain.
That
right?
happened, right?
Memories.
I remember the last quest. Ornix called me mom. I don't think I'll ever forget that.
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
Me, bitch. I'm your mommy.
You. It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you.
I know, Himiko must be worried about me. You held something at the time that made them call out to their mother? I don't remember what I would have held. The Skyfather referred to fully. Blue square thing takes pictures. Oh, the camera, just a camera.
Father has chosen you.
Who is your mother? If it's not me. The cry of a baby. Fat baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
Yeah, because she knocked out ice cold. We've come to you because of something important.
Something important. An important
Mem is fat babby.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
freedom.
Freedom!
Freedom. I want freedom.
Yeah, someone give this eye some freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Imagine Oryx closes their eyeball and then March wakes up. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? What's troubling you, big fella?
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something. Just one thing.
I know. I'm maidenless.
Lacking something. What is it?
You don't have to say it out loud. No, I got no maidens.
What you lack is a future.
Damn, you didn't have to hit me right there. You didn't have to call me out like that. I know. Damn. Warning's reading me to filth. What? What future?
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already. The gaze from Sky Father. Stabilize your form.
Is she saying because I'm a Stellaron?
From the moment you cross the sky, your life was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
What? How is that possible?
Do you mean that I'm already dead? Watch me to the end. All my friends are dead.
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse.
It has to be because I'm a Stellaron, right? Because we lost our memories and we were put into a different vessel as a Stellaron hunter. And so that's what Ornyx must mean, right? Revive me quickly?
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father. Time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Oryx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust it to you. The fate of the world.
But you said I didn't have a future.
Save it. Go and find your future that has been stolen.
That's a crazy thing to say without like any context.
That means you'll have to cheat death. You'll
Girl, I feel like I've already cheated death multiple times.
hand of shadow.
clasped with unyielding fingers.
It's white. I mean, I guess they said they would stop giving us black screens, so they gave us a white one. Yay, I'm a demigod. I'm Batman. I live in the shadows. Yeah, so does Map know what the fuck just happened? Because, like, I don't know if I'm fully grasping what just happened. The Titan must be joking, right? There's something that I've never told you before? Huh. When we landed on Amphorius, our car was pierced by Nikador's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the abyss, this is what I said. You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car or we would have been crushed to pieces. Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was more complicated. I fucking died. You were severely injured back then with several wounds and were bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding, but then I also got hit by a falling rock and lost my consciousness. The last time I checked on you, you still weren't breathing, but when I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy, so I never brought this up again. Don Hung. Donnie Boy Hung. I feel like this would have been good information to tell me. you were knocked unconscious by the rock. I got a rock. Not sure whether the gaze of Fuli has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you're living in the form of a memory right now, just like those objects of the past. Yeah, Danhung, where was my mouth to mouth? I assume they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Cry. Cry for me. Considering Mighty's indestructible body, it may seem to suggest there is some kind of miraculous power in Amphorius that can even reverse death. Okay, but I don't want to turn out to be Blade. He's depressing. The key seems to lie in the Hand of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright?
You're talking still?
I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
I mean, it does sound a lot better than hearing and having to read it.
The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
It's okay, ma'am. I don't like you just as much as I don't like March. You were one and the same to me. Like, the memes every now and then were fine. They were funny. But then, like, mem just kept memming, and then the memes were getting worn out, you know.
What are you folks going to do next?
Why is March catching strays? Because she isn't here to defend herself. Because if she was here, y'all be like, why are you talking about March?
Mister,
I can't wait to get bubbles. Maybe I should have done the quest to get bubbles. I mean, the event to get bubbles first. You feel like you've seen this scene before? You know, I feel like I've seen a lot of things before, but I think it's just ReZero fucking up my memories. Is Bubbles a new pet? Yeah. I mean, you still here? Is this spoilers for you? I want my little bubble pet. Spin around immediately and give casters a scare. Boo! Does Casters know I'm dead? Is that why she can touch us? Because we're already dead?
Please pardon me.
She's so pretty. She's tickling me now?
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
I know, Cassie, I'm dead. Am I really
Back
dead?
at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky.
It is a bit, but I'm trying to be half distracted so I can enjoy the stream but not taking the story. Well, yeah, you don't feel obligated to stick around.
Something was amiss earlier. Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I was kind of upset that they named the pet Bubbles, because I already have a Bubbles trotter.
Left your body. As a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Ooh, can you actually figure that out?
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities.
Also, have y'all ever noticed that Cass's
But,
hair in the back looks like a
Mister,
rib cage?
Would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly.
And like right
Perhaps
here,
the result might be different this
too.
time.
Looks like a rib cage. Hello, hello! Welcome in, Sun Eater. Have you been munching on the sun today? There's no harm in trying again.
I have.
Cause every time we
never
touch, I
touched a
get
living
no
in this way
feeling. Cause
before.
every time I touch, I
If my
forget I'm
actions are in
dead.
any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
Yes, we get to see her again. Casters once again places her palm on her face. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Girlie, are you alright? Did you discover something?
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance.
She's so pretty. I
Connection
can't
has
get
been
over it.
severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it.
Yeah. Well, at
It
least we
was
kind of
me.
know that it's
I
all right.
was a little
It's all out
too hasty.
there.
Don't worry,
Casters'
mister.
design, if anything, I wish
Although we currently have no leads,
it was a little less
I will do
busy.
my
There's a
best to
little too
search
much
for the
with the
whereabouts of
flowers and
Thanatos,
butterflies.
bring back their core flame, and
Honestly,
personally
I
return
thought,
to
like,
you the life that you have lost too soon.
when I first initially, like, saw her, I thought it
Know that I'm lacking
wasn't
in confidence,
enough. Like, not enough
but
in,
I
like,
hope
that she's,
you
like,
can keep this
lacking
promise of mine in mind.
clothes or anything.
Before
It's
I
more
manage
like
to deliver on this promise,
layers, I
please
guess.
do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you.
Live on bravely. I understand.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are
Don't worry,
currently
Cass. I
discussing
will
some
become your
matters in the
hero.
paths. They're worried about you too. If possible,
And definitely be better than that
please go
fucker
there and let
Subaru.
them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
Species disappearing.
Hold on, let me pull her up. The only part, like, I think the back is very beautiful, but I wish the back matched the front. I just don't like the skirt hem right here. If it was just, like, a flat skirt, I think it'd be better, but I just don't like this part of the skirt. But everything else is fine. Maybe if it was more like an A-line dress, if I just like went straight down, but then it kind of wouldn't. Well, it's kind of hard to explain, you know? Feels like they ripped two dresses in half and sewed them together. I mean, I think that's kind of what they're going for. Like, if you see how distressed her clothing is, I don't know what would have happened for, like, because if you look down here, if they kept, like, this maybe purple going across this butterfly pattern, or if they had this and they just kept the white with the straight hem down here. Everything else I like about her. It's just like this one little part I'm just like not the biggest fan of. But I think like with the hair and like the bust of the dress is very symbolic with the way it kind of like makes her look mummy-ish. And then you can see that there's remnants of like what it's to be like a rib cage. Especially like with the hair. And like here. But I think they made her look a little bit more dollish with this part down here. Kind of like patched up and sewn together, you know? But maybe she's supposed to look that way. Or, oh yeah, you bring up a good point, like zombie. I guess like that could also, like the skirt could also represent her like just kind of going through it. Kind of as like a living zombie almost. It may not be like, you know, like Robin's dress, right? But I feel like Castrus's clothing has a lot more symbolism than we recognize. Which is really interesting, because I like when games create characters with, like, hidden symbolism in their design. Wish our dragon was more zombie skeleton-like. I don't know shit about the dragon.
They're here.
A purple Aponia?
Partner!
Who's
Aizen said you
Aponia?
definitely wake up. How do you feel?
Oh, from Honkai Impact? Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Feels quite cold being a departed spirit.
Well, at least you look no different from the living. I think that most living people don't even look as good as you do.
You've
Oh no, I'm
completed
just
the
so
trial
fucking
time,
beautiful.
and I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot.
I'm
for
prettier
you
than
and-
Aglaya.
However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what
So
we've
are we
been
thinking
talking
Don
about.
Hung also cheated death?
Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace.
Bro probably just yonky
Nevertheless,
splinking my soul and
now
went
is
into
not the
hiding.
time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the
Cyber! That
whereabouts
girl,
of
let
death,
go!
it would be her. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Is this supposed to be comforting?
Don't take it to heart, partner. After all, you've already created countless miracles along the way, right?
But before that, just
Not that important.
What's
Aw.
wrong, Aglaya?
omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end,
Damn, he just farting it up.
still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
I'm sure he ain't that bad.
I'm back here again.
Ooh, Slay
I
game.
remember this dream. This realm is
I think
covered
I have
in
that earring in
silk-like
Nikki.
fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable
Should
to
I be
comprehend.
here?
Or perhaps you're just distracted and ignore
Should I
my
be watching
question.
this right now or should I just leave?
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of Shadow.
Hand of Shadow Thanatos.
Oh, are these ghosties?
Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
How the hell did you end up here, Alexa?
Not Netherrealm.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects you.
When I saw this, I instantly thought of Nihility.
Listen.
I mean, yeah, I guess Death Titan would be
The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains
IX.
silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow
Just kind of
brought the
swallows
sound of rushing
everything up.
tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it.
The most infuriating arc on this patch, the Anaxa arc. Oh, I'm
I
so
hear it.
excited.
Deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the Void World. A voice about to recount something.
Hey,
Child of
Chewie.
humanity.
Oh, no, bye. Okay, bye, Chewie.
Is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm.
I love Cersei's.
Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
Oh, can't you just, like, take it
How
out?
much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem.
You're going back to Japan?
Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
True.
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
White-haired student?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson.
Oh,
for
fine.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
They're HSR tickets now. I wish. Imagine I get the amount of pulls in Star Rail that would equal to a plane ticket. I think I'd be able to E6 2 characters. Oh yeah, I guess I can switch to Anaxa. But how? Oh, there he is. Okay. Hell yeah.
Sorry
Bop,
to keep
bop.
you waiting, Lord
Bop.
Inexagorous.
Oh shit.
Watch this magic trick.
Oh my god. Bop, bop. Damn, this is so sad. There are spoilers, I have to lurk now. Okay, Cherry. Well, thanks for stopping by to say hi. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Oh my god, once I get him, I'm not gonna stop shooting. Okay. Let's continue.
It's been a while, Lord
Did I shoot that hole through
Inexagorous.
him? No, there's no way I did.
I greet you on behalf of all the
That would've been so
citizens
funny.
of Akima, and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
By carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
He looks eerily like an
There are
Intellitron.
Anti-Catherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revered Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and
Like the
as
thingy that
yours,
Sunday
I
touches.
stand to protect the right
The thingy that he
of
touches
all
tips with.
upright citizens to express themselves freely.
You can see them too?
You know
I think it's a
about
little
us.
different, but
We
I get what you're saying.
anti-interference perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls.
He also got hands caressing his titties.
Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar. If necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall,
I suspect he's a
any
follower of the
attempt
Order.
to capture the core flame within me
The Order?
will only usher
Wrong game?
chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities.
Oh, and the Order.
Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
I totally forgot that was a thing.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting.
I like his little laugh.
Please. Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on
I mean,
our
I would
side.
think so. Orynyx definitely
Be
looked like she dead.
Sharing your reflections. interactions with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action. Whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate.
Mine seemed like
After all,
stuttering.
Kefali has maintained a profound silence.
Oh,
ever
he knows
since the
something that you're
era
not
of
supposed to
Blossom,
know.
while scholars and priests alike have conveyed
Definitely
the
ain't
message
dead.
of the gods' imminent fall.
I didn't even know he was dead in the first place.
Perhaps the gods, in their arrogance, deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to
Thank
mortals.
you for the sippy panda.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness
That was
the
so
fruits
silly.
of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world. Because I completely concur with you on
I
this
like this guy.
aspect.
Put him on a banner.
If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Please, Professor.
I feel like I'm gonna get crushed.
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of
Wait, people live up here?
solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Memorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh,
I feel like Titans
what a joyous
would have been
occasion.
in and out of this place. What do you mean? It's in the sky? Could they not just like kind of
Once
go
deemed a
up
blasphemer,
there?
now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly.
Like, what do you mean
wait for
Circes
a
have never
moment.
never been in the
Soldier
sky?
will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you are welcome to explore the vicinity, but
Or like
kindly remain within the guards.
Aquila.
Delaying the crucial meeting. is
Natsu!
Something none of us
Hello!
wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods, There's no need to emphasize that.
One for casters like literally got 2 and 1 multi. Good job, good job. Everyone's pulling doubles on Kestrels. Congrats, because I got a double Kestrels too. Nice. Did you build her yet? How is she? You liking her? Yeah, everyone except for Panda. 69 pulls and no Cassie. You're almost there, Noodles. You're almost there. There's 121 pulls this patch. You got this.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
Do you win, Axel?
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then.
It was only 6 or 8 pulls total off of hard peating her both times.
Any murals bearing
Damn.
my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of
We take what we
humanity
can get.
beyond the grove perceive another Titan.
Off you go.
Yeah,
I
I think I used
This Titan appears to be quite at ease.
about 140
I should
pulls for
investigate the Council
E1.
of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware.
Or maybe
I can
150,
hear you
160?
perfectly well from here.
No, I think maybe her 140 that I went for Acheron. I started off with like 217. I have 48 pulls. So if I went like 70, 80 pity on Acheron. That's 120. Okay, so I did like, I guess I did around like maybe 120 pulls then for Cass.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Wow.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
As Kephales's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Yeah, like what the hell?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as
Joke's on you, I can only do one of those
made by a
things.
creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You.
Who's kindness?
Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
I'm getting a lot of inspiration from these two guys' outfits to make a Nikki.
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the god of deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
I don't think you're meditating if you're angry. Okay, no. No, I would just do the exact same thing over again. Okay, well, if I... Alright, now I just did the opposite of what I needed to do. Oh no, not a raid right now. I'm just gonna embarrass myself. Hello! Hi, Raiders! Hi! Lulian, thank you so much for the raid! Hi, everyone! Thank you for entrusting your community with me. Hello! How was your stream? Hi, everyone! Thank you guys for all the follows. Welcome to the Polar Bear Club. How are y'all doing today? How's stream going? It's going! I'm trying to figure out this puzzle. We're doing the new 3.2 story. So spoilers. Spoilers. Just saying. We did good progress. Oh, that's what you were doing too? Nice. How far do you think you got through it? I think it's about 8 hours. But anyways, while you're telling me a little bit more about what you were doing, my name is Pola. I like to play gacha games. I've been nominated as the Queen of Suppercore, and I like doing puzzles, but you'll see me rage trying to do this. No idea when I say 5? Oh yeah, you really got a good chunk of it done. But yeah, so if you guys need to do like some after stream care, I don't know how long, you know, you're streaming for, how long your community was hanging out with you for, but feel free to do whatever you need to do to rest, eat, stretch, or whatever. Or feel free to hang out with us for a little bit. What is a cat bear mix? Yeah, so, I mean, you'll see that I used to have cat ears, but the cat ears didn't really fit since I'm a polar bear, so I started leaning into my polar bear roots, because, you know, I'm a bear. It's really hard to explain. That's why I just don't explain it. Or what elf? Old hag? Babishka? Okay, Granny, you can choose the last one of my ideas. You're a wood elf? Oh my god. That's awesome. That's cute. I'm gonna follow you. I dropped a follow for you so that I can tune in whenever you stream next. The gray hair will come with time. You know, I mean, that's what they say to me too, but I'll never be gray despite what my name says. That's awesome. Well, thanks for the read. I very much appreciate it. Of course, if anyone needs to take a break, you are more than welcome. Wait, did I do it? No, I didn't do it. Wait, how come I only see 3 here? Oh. Gray hair sometimes slaps so hard. I was thinking about personally doing my hair gray, but I feel like that would age me so much. No, I'm so close. Says me who is not close. I'm 20 and I'm grays. And you know what? Life be stressful. Life be stressful. My mom once did and said it wasn't good, so I was like, maybe I'll just wait for natural. Yeah. I mean, like, it's pretty genetic too, like. Wait, I did it, but I have 2 left. Oh, sugar. Wait, what do you mean I did it? I have 2 left. Try making a diamond with just the tips. That doesn't make any sense. No, but like I did it though. See? Why can't they just let me have it this one time? Okay, if I can do the opposite, then I can do it how I'm supposed to, right? Yeah? Alright? Hell yeah, guys, I did it.
Go melt it down.
It's one thing to do it the opposite way than you should, but it's also big brain if you figure out how to do it the opposite way of the opposite way. Oh, no problem, Lillian. Feel free. You get some rest. Do what you need to do. Make sure to stay hydrated and well fed. And thank you so much for rating me and trusting me with your community. I can't say that I will take care of them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna terrify them.
Ignore this.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove found
Thank you. I appreciate it.
To find you
Have a good night.
Thank the fates.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Kremnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death.
Every time they say
But your
Idonians, I think of
survival is a victory
Penacony.
in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the grove, Akuma would be next in line. Even with the demigod of strife standing alongside
Gonna
humankind.
traumatize them. Let's go.
Tell me.
No, we can't
How much does
traumatize the people
Council
from the
of
raid.
Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone.
Yeah, I pulled for Casterus, very last minute, actually. I wasn't originally planning to go for her, but then I was like, you know, it's like I either get her now or just like miss out on like everything, right? Because, you know, FOMO. So I pulled for her, and then I got a double, actually, so now I have her E1, but not pulling for a light cone, because I also needed to get E2 Acheron, and so I also got my E2 Acheron, and now I'm saving the rest of my pulls for an Exa. So yeah. But I'm working on my Casterus. I don't really have a team for her, so at least I got Ron May from the free character thing. And so I'm slowly working on that team. Yeah, so I was originally saving for Anaxa, and, you know, very last minute decided to pull for Casterus, and now a lot of my Anaxa savings are gone. But I will get him, and I will get Cypher, and then hopefully save until Phynon comes out. But I feel like Phynon's gonna come out right after Cypher, so there's gonna be no saving happening. My wall's gonna be an open book. I'm just spewing all my money out. Hopefully I don't have to spend that much. Hope I don't need to. So yeah, that's why I'm not going for Caster's light cone, but I will go for an Axe's light cone. Maybe.
She immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents.
I'm not pulling for Fate though, unless they like blow me away.
Citizens Assembly.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
It looks like lava's pouring into his head.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really
Mira
curious to see
SMH
how
getting
you
caught
would
by
find the
Automod.
middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be?
I mean, I don't need another Wind Erudition right after I get an Axa though.
Hollow shell of yours, just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think. I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
He's awaiting his death. It's like foreshadowing his death, like Aventurines.
Oh, my.
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead.
I get welcome. Finish the story.
To
Nice.
symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
Oh, so you
really can't
you
tell
stopped
whether
playing after
you are
1.0
praising
and
or
you came
demeaning
back.
yourself.
Nice, welcome back.
Well, I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
Cersei's, I do not want a philosophy lesson, please. I'm too tired for this.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
Are we? Yo, my princess.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Hi, Akiwell.
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawnfloud this
Why
time
does
is
life
not
slumber?
just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory, so why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old, 2 years old.
Girl. She's acting like an invasive species.
Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his Dromastal to sleep.
Aww.
How interesting.
Nexie, you're so cute.
That's enough.
As of right now, most of the characters that'll be coming out don't really interest me enough to pull from. Yeah, that's how I felt like second half of Penacony.
Behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are
Bro, I
other
had
members
a
in your
dinosaur
family,
pet?
right? Are they also living in Akama?
I'll take your sippy, thank you.
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories.
Imagine watching this from afar, and the next is just like this random man is just talking to himself and being angry for no reason.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you. So I prayed to
Oh, I totally said Aquila's name wrong earlier.
my efforts were ultimately futile.
This...
Sullivan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Polar Bear Club.
Could this be the inception of your research?
Yes, we can read
into
both today.
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of
If
the
you guys
Rhesus's
could
theory
pull
as
for
well.
any Titan, what Titan would it be?
Remember that person. He was the one to come up
I would
with the
totally pull for
concept of
Cersei's.
souls,
She's a slay.
right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa, you...
I'm so glad I didn't take another philosophy course in college. I can't handle these thought processes.
Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre.
Nias. I pull for Nias too.
Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the 7 Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
Oh.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
Oh.
Equivalent exchange. All I received for
I
that
don't
price
think
was but an
the
opportunity
cost
to
of a
see her
dead
for
body
one
is the
final
same as the
time.
cost of a singular eyeball in Axa.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it.
Let him be Delulu? I mean, he's supposed to be
Never do
smart, ain't he?
something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time.
He's smart but Delulu, but I'm Delulu but smart.
You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
Delulu comes first before my smartness.
I am sincerely
Clearly.
glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely
We are
be
not the same.
futile.
True. You can just find me chilling at the structure.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than
What
ever.
happened to this Ignaxa?
I have grasped the truth with my bare hands.
Now he's old and bitter.
World upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you
Life
cannot
happened to him?
understand
True, he
it,
became a teacher.
perhaps
You know,
should
that ruins you.
relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Girl, what do you mean? You lived it.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
I love
Triumph
him.
of humanity. Remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that,
And like how he's like
you're the
ratio,
only
but not as
one who can
annoying.
Shed light on my query. As the saying goes,
And more
onlookers see
understandable.
most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have
Yeah,
a
get your
message from
shit
Lord Lycus.
together,
Lady
Anaxa.
Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival. So please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The
He's
one
gonna
who
straight up lose it
created
again
the
at the
world,
structure.
and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who...
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Ooh, this is cool.
Avoid his gaze.
I like how we get to see it
don't
up close.
acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromus as well? You must really like those creatures.
Oh, butterfly. Hello, little buddy. You are now mine.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter.
Call
to
him
the
Annie.
This is what being a
I've been
scholar
calling
is
him
about.
Naxi.
A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such
Annie, are you
collisions
okay?
that lead to progress.
Annie, are you okay? Are you
Yet
okay? Annie,
Lord
Annie's
Lycus
not
and Lady
okay.
Kindness are just ahead.
Annie
I'll
talks to
take my
himself.
leave
He is
for
not
now.
okay. As you go on.
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Mr. Xylophone.
Lord Anaxagoras, oh, I've heard so much about you.
I thought we met
Head
before.
Of the Sporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove calamity. Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort.
It's only when
introducing
Glea
myself
talked
again.
to her, yeah. Ah, yeah.
But then again, perhaps the customs are different here.
You got this, Doodles.
Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honor.
Yay, congrats on your Cassie.
The
Let's
host will welcome
go.
their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows.
Damn.
Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
He angry.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
And yet you carry a pew-pew around with
No
you.
need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable.
We're going to war?
Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, Well, to that, I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it.
Or flashbacks.
After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise
Oh,
about
why
the
venture
Venerationists
until,
with your teacher, Empedocles.
Pink Barbie?
Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa.
You can like have
I've heard that this school of thought is one with
Galligator there.
detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have support.
Oh wait, no, you look.
Just like how there are two types of people in this world.
Wait, is this for your
Geniuses
remembrance only?
and dimwits.
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras.
Nyag. Does that mean
Surely
yes?
You remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Erechrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
You're hoping for a lot there.
My, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence exist?
Using death to prove myself.
Oh, Firefly away! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Polar Bear Club.
What strong
Hope you enjoy your stay
conviction you
here.
have, as expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
They will never understand.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require
So what is she
my
going to
aid
do?
as well,
I think I
so that
didn't
you
understand
can
what
stay
she said.
alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses.
Hello,
at the
welcome
Citizens'
Ed.
Assembly.
She wants to stop the
Even
flame
someone
chasing
like
journey.
me
Oh,
can
okay.
tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains.
So no more strife,
Surely you're not
death,
asserting that she will
or
definitely
trickery.
act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as
I can just call you Firefly.
Naturally,
Nice.
this
I'll
includes
keep that in my
the
brain.
guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the Erechrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words.
So if it's
just
gonna
speak
take
plainly
15
to each
days for an exit to die,
Let us
and we
decide how much
thought
we can
that it's
secure for
Panda thought it
ourselves
was
and
only
how
been a
much we're
week since
willing
we've
to
been
sacrifice, like
in
true
Euphorius. I think we've definitely been here
with
for
our
longer.
words and wisdom.
All right, let us begin.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame. A formidable opponent indeed. Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed.
I mean, couldn't she just rip
Is there anyone
the
present
core flame out
who
of
can
him?
swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull
Time
the
could work
wool
differently here.
over our eyes?
I mean, like, if it actually, like, doesn't turn night here, so I don't know. The days could be faster. She is prepared to execute me.
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaya had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first. As compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results, if you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even more? Everything is in place. She just needs the right timing.
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen.
So do we think Aglaya's in the
However, I
wrong?
regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and
Part of me
Aglaya
says
are
yes, but
only
part of me also
growing
says
in
no.
magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed. Tell me,
Firefly cameo.
what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
I will be the one to shatter Aglaya's self-righteousness. Okay,
Aglaya's
Anixa.
authoritarianism,
I see you.
Conceit and arrogance have granted her unfettered control for the most part. Yet these traits are also her greatest weakness. If I can render her helpless by forcing her to experience the
I mean, to be fair though, she thought it was our fault that we spread Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Betrayal will be enough to push her
That was
to
not
her
our fault.
wits' end.
And then blamed it on us
What's more, there are
for
many
keeping
who
our
remain
beyond the
silent,
skyness
merely watching to see
not
how
a
much
secret.
chaos
Really, we
I
didn't
can
tell anyone. And then you tried to kill us over
Not
it.
to mention, you know full well that the Chrysos heirs have never been a united front.
In the name of Kefali,
I've always
Akama
thought that was a
thanks
bitch
you
move.
for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all
I'm pretty
citizens of
sure it
Akama
happened
that it will always remain
before
loyal to
that.
them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akima's indomitable citizens?
I guess we quote-unquote confirmed it, but like, we didn't spread the rumors of Rosie Celestial Maiden from beyond the sky. It wasn't our fault that the people of Akuma were already, like, second-guessing what the world really is. That's not our fault. If anything, that's her fault. Goddess Genshin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bullet Bear Club. Hope you enjoy your stay here.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. However, I am afraid that I must interrupt for a brief moment. As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Ooh, you guys are in trouble.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate.
I don't know, I think she just needed someone or
so you were
people to blame her lack of authority over, you know?
In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame.
Ooh, Anaxa, you sneaky little bitch.
More like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see?
So are they gonna fight?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Speaking of cruel punishment, I watched a YouTube video last night about like all like the worst punishments that were like throughout history, and y'all, when I tell you, like my skin was crawling.
We shall see then.
Before I got into bed.
I've got to say that you.
I'm surprised I watched it all.
Impressed me again, but shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after.
But why? You know, I like learning, okay?
Titan, after all, it is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say.
Yo, bro, look thick all the way from over
See
here.
most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
He got a bigger ass than Boat Hill. How is this
An
possible?
expected visitor. Welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali.
Ooh, can I?
I have no reason to refuse you, do I?
That's what you get for learning, nerd?
But kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule.
Rude.
She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Ignorance is bliss, I guess.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan. Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel.
Wait,
This
he can
comes
speak
with
to her?
being the world
Since
bearer.
when?
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person.
Has he always been speaking with her?
Please.
He could see
Go
her from the
ahead.
beginning?
Let me join you both on this journey. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion
Where the hell have I
Kefali
been?
answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes.
Pew, pew, pew.
You sh-
I took that. He's basically like a memo keeper. Perhaps. No, my chest!
Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
And I just realized we got a whole other
I never
subplot
expected
to do
you
as
to
well.
ask me anything. Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must
Damn,
be
he knows
closer to
everything about
Kefali
him.
than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't know if I like this guy anymore.
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice
He knows too
into a
much.
farcical world is bound to turn it upside down.
I liked him when he, did his silly little giggle and was being sassy.
Needed change to this world which is on the brink.
I mean, now he's being way too serious. You didn't like the guy's laugh? I love his laugh. I think it's so funny. And it honestly low-key reminds me of my own. I feel like I laugh like it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
This
I
is
am
my first
probably a
time
bad thing.
going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
But at least it's better than me sounding like Squidward when I laugh, because I will never
Recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
ever let that go. Ever since someone told me that.
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city.
Like,
All
that's
they
something
have
you
are
can't forget.
magnificent facades.
You know? It really
And
hits
even
you
though
deep
I've
in the
come
soul.
this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Period.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more.
Hang on, dude, because there's no way Cersei's gonna let that down.
Completely to gain control over your body.
I know I wouldn't.
Wait.
I bet he drives a white van.
Cersei's?
What?
Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking at?
Oh no. He's becoming more Delulu at the structure.
Am I hallucinating? Or do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
No, to be fair, if I was going up all these steps and running around like this, I would be hallucinating too. Nice!
Oh, why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
There he is.
Nias.
There's our boy.
I know I've heard this name somewhere.
It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Cersei's. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
She's hiding something.
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no
We're gonna be the future. No, Nias is dead. Rest in peace to my homie.
This is a departed spirit.
We get a shard. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, we are seeing ghosties. We gave him an ending befitting a warrior. He dead. I know. I just don't want to come to terms with it. Yo, this place is crazy. The hand.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably,
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Chaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's
Trying to
just hope
think,
we
like,
mean
where-
as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Chaos. I'm guessing he's one of your
Chaos.
companions.
Chaos.
Chaos?
Trickery.
This name sounds just as strange to me.
Oh, hello. Welcome in.
I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but the souls of people.
But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
You're like, yo.
It's me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments.
Well, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the
Let's
Polar
just
Bear
keep going.
Club.
As long as I take in more sights.
You miss
hear
Kyo.
more
You'll
stories.
we'll see Kyo soon.
Know
Don't
your
worry.
limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
I'm fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very amusing. I suppose I can just ignore this.
I don't want the hand to touch the beacon yet. Oh, receive blessing. Oh, I guess I didn't do that the first time. Oh, Chaotic Jinx, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Polar Bear Club. Was Girly Pop okay?
Can you keep going?
Ooh.
Of course.
That rattled my
I'm
bones.
If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden.
Do we know who
If
his VA
Amphorius
is? I
does
actually
have
love his
an next
VA's
life,
voice. Yeah, I was just
you
about to
may
say,
want
like,
get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little.
me.
I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all.
What?
Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
Calypso from the Eminent Seven
Calypso.
Sages.
She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove?
Butterfly.
No, she can't be.
Hunter
I
Peterson.
would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell?
Oh.
Circes?
Ah, shit, we lost her.
Gone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
Are you sure?
Looks like I'm nearly there.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now?
Where are you?
Oh,
And I'm
legendary
so
Aerochrysia,
sorry.
Return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
Yeah, no, I would have taken a look at this place and be like, ha, nah, and then turn
All
around.
that's left of that warmth is
I
a
wouldn't have
hazy
even tried
mirage.
to get up here.
Why are you chanting that too?
Hold on, Axa, there's a thingy. Oh.
Not too shabby. useful
Ooh.
for alchemy.
Well. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How was your day going? Or night?
We're here. Finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question. But all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then. Let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I still fail to make it in time?
And this is really like almost giving a one-to-one to
I'm back here again.
Aventurine in Penacony. It's kind of trippy.
I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Since
look
we've
at
come this
that.
far, let's just wait.
Lord Arias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Castress?
And we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us.
Wait, is this like a different timeline or something?
Already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos.
It's an elf lady. It's Satella.
Like him, wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Is it Castress or is it Satella? Who knows?
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
I think I might know what's going on, but like I don't have any evidence.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem.
That's right, guys. We're all Rem.
I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always
I think
has been
I have a
proved
theory.
right this very instant. Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Damn it, Anaxa, that was my theory.
What are you?
He stole my idea. How dare he?
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the Great Tree.
Sitting around the Great Tree?
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Circe's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars, and their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree, because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
Oh, Sky Priest.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Danny?
Danny?
After all, the titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in
You better get your paws off my man.
is none other than Aquila themselves.
Don't you dare call him that.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for.
You don't know him like the way I know him.
I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician,
And I don't like
should
how
have
I'm
been
being
there by
called
his side.
great. That's weird. So he gets a cute little name, but I just get called Gray. I mean, Stelly would be cute, you know, Stellaron.
There's no rest for the weary, huh?
But I guess I don't
In
know
any
what a
case,
Stellaron is.
What we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove.
So if we told them what a
Let's split up
Stellaron
to
is,
cover
do you
more
think they'll like go into a coma? Like I'm
Danny, with your
like a
skills,
Victorian child?
I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway. Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
No, that would just be blasphemy. Wait, where the hell is he at? And now I'm done, huh? Y'all, is this a good stopping point, or is there a better point to stop at? Because I don't want to like get sucked into an hour or so before. New. How the hell are we? Oh, is this where like we found an accent? This is fine. Let me do this puzzle then. Four. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Nope. We're good. Yippee! Alright, did I regain any Trailblaze power? Barely. Just barely. I feel like I should do more farming. No, actually, let me switch to back to Ron May. I think I can get her ascended in just 30. So I should probably just do her calyx. And then I'll just use a little bit, so it'll be 90. Yeah, we'll be good with 90. And then hopefully I can get her traces up a little bit. Because she'll be more usable with her traces up.
Eternal.
And her health and her level can come later.
Get them!
Relax.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all!
Time to say bye.
Then I get the new character casters. I did. I have her E1.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
E1 has 0. I'm really hoping that there will be like a better light cone that I can put on her other than her own.
Time to say bye.
Because I'm not pulling for her light cone. But I feel like the battle pass one isn't doing her justice that much unless I get it like S5.
Stand still.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
But like that is her like second in slot light cone, I think.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Relax.
Ill fate descends.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Stand still.
But other than that, like, except for leveling up her traces, I don't know how else to improve. Except for like refarming an entire set for her. Let me do 30.
Existence is unity.
Get them!
Relax.
Time to say bye.
But Ron May is actually doing really good on this team. And yeah, y'all had something to say about my Super Break Kafka. Y'all had something to say about it.
The waters lies an endless abyss.
But it's not so different than a break Kafka.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Get them!
Stand still.
Ill fate descends.
Relax. All will be swept away by the wind.
Get them!
Ill tidings manifest.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Get them!
Stand still.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Honestly, I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. I don't really know how Ron May works. But she working.
time to say bye. Boom.
Alright. Back here. Ron, May, you need more break, for sure. And then recommend ult. Ult and skill. Okay. Oof, wait. No, I don't want to do that. What's this? 10% of Ron May's break effect that exceeds 120. Her skill additionally increases allies' damage by 6% up to a maximum of 36%. Oh, okay, so you want a minimum of 120, and I think I have like 126, which sucks. Oh, wait, I should have saved some for the light cone. How much are these? Yeah, I'll get a little bit of those. And then we'll... No? At least we'll level the light cone, because that gives us a little bit of extra health and stuff, and so we don't have to worry about her level too much. Alright, cool. Why are there no autocraft? What do you mean? Oh wait, 139.9. Oh, does that count as an extra 10? So that would be like 12. 139.9. How the hell did she get more break effect? Alright, nice. Alright, I think at least for a little bit, I'm gonna leave her relics as is. Because I think they're fine. I just click and the stuff gets crafted. I think, yeah, I think they added a way for things to get crafted automatically. I just don't have materials for the automatic crafting. Let me take a look at Galligator, because I don't know. He's at 190. Yeah, I don't think there's a way that I can really upgrade his healing. Unless I just max these out. More so like his talent. And skill. I could probably do that. But again, I don't have enough Trailblaze power to do that. Oh yeah, but for everyone new here, here's my Cassie. As to sweat now, cry less. When she reruns, I might go for her light cone. E1. Yeah. Oh, but I do need to... I do need to do a fight. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. I'm out of Trailblaze power. Still think your Cassie's good? That's debatable. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, expecting, like, Herda numbers. And I'm not getting Herda numbers. Or Acheron numbers. Let's see where I'm at now. I'm still 10. Cherry, I'm coming for you. I'm so close. Cassie definitely needs the team to be good. She isn't a one-man army like Acheron, I feel. True, yeah. And like as of right now, like I only have like really RMC belt. And I'm still iffy about Gallagher though. I feel like there has to be like someone better to put there. Like I don't see why like Ho wouldn't be good enough. Like I know like the attack buff and everything, but like I feel like the healing would be better. Topaz 245. Topaz is level 1 and I gotta bring her to 245. Light work. Lingsha, but I don't have Lingsha. Also, I thought she was not as good as Gallagher for Casterus. At least that's what Pan said. He said his Lingsha wasn't doing as good as his Gallagher. But I guess it could just be him. I don't know. A skill issue. But I will definitely have to pull for Lingsha on our rerun. Adventuring Jade. She's great breaking enemies for Cassie. Oh, maybe I should put these guys down. So, Adventuring Jade, they're both in the entertainment area. Sorry, Silverwolf. Oh, she was my top earner. Fill all dudes. Yeah, no, she could stay there. Oh. Why do they look the same? Think Shasha. Yeah. I'm just so patiently waiting for her rerun. Is Jinguan the buffed assistant? Looks like it. Yay! Yeah, I'm just do a little bit of this and then... Oh, hell yeah! Oh, I should be coming up on Cherry. Alright, I am ready. Oh, that's my highest one. Let's go. I think before that, like, the highest one I got was like 26? My thingies have been prepped. Ha ha ha! Let's go! I'm past Cherry. Suck it, Cherry. Here's number 1. Gribbez. Damn, Mira. What the hell? Why do I feel like I'm so far behind? I also gotta do this on Monofire too. Panda, if you want to do this on Monofire, you're more than welcome to. If you need more, you can have more. Venue level 9? Oh shit. I can use my little gems. Because I don't know what I'm stockpiling them for. I feel like I'm gonna need them later. Listen, Panda, you can do it on Monofire if you want. If you want to do me a flavor. Let's see. Alright, Firefly ain't making shit. She ain't making shit. Maybe because she needs leveled. You'll never see me doing a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. Honestly, I'd be surprised if I do another sponsor. It just takes so much work. Okay, I need to level up more people. Let me Ed. No special ghost. Topaz. If I get triple S, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's how we do it. Yep, Silverwolf was still the top earner, and I got rid of her to replace with Topaz. Oh, yo, Sakai, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Polar Bear Club. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Let me do these pulleys. Oh, Foo! Alright, she better be earning me money now. Oh, where does Foo go? Because I want to put Foo down. Alrighty. No, yeah. Think that's gonna wrap me up for the day. Are we gonna achievements? No. Sad. I don't know why my scenes are still so wonky. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, friends. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Very much appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who stuck around after the raid. Appreciate you guys. Let's see who we can continue this raid train into. Let's see. But yeah, since some of you guys are new here, I stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, usually around the same time. If anything changes with my schedule, I post it in Discord. Feel free to join if you like chatting about gacha games. And yeah, let's see. Venny is streaming. Playing Genshin though. Oh, Lady Swansticks is pulling for Cantarella. Oh, looks like she already pulled for her. That's fine, let's watch her build her. Yeah, let's drop into Lady Swan. She got a cool model. So let's all hang out with her. Thank you guys for hanging out with me though. I appreciate you all. So yeah, my next stream will be Wednesday. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to hang out with me in the meantime. But that is going to be all, friends. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had fun. Hope you had fun. And I will see you all next time on Wednesday. Lots of love and goodbye, everyone.